Office Wednesday. Despite heightened criticism over his handling of several key issues, the organizer turned politician is mostly sticking to the script when addressing the first 12 months of his term.
WGN's Jewel Hillary sat down with the mayor this morning to talk about it.
Amidst some tense moments over the past year, the mayor has managed to achieve some wins like expanding paid time off for workers and phasing out sub-minimum wage. Among the hurdles, though, include more funding for CPS students, settling migrants, and curbing violence.
Now I stand before you today as the new mayor of the nation's third largest city.
On May 15th, 2023, Mayor Brandon Johnson, initially an underdog on the campaign trail, embarked upon his journey as Chicago's 57th mayor.
Sir, you are installed.
Nearly a year in, Johnson sat down with us to reflect. During your inaugural speech last year, you stepped back and you took a pause and you said that you were soaking it all in. Mayor, would you say that you are still soaking it all in?
Well, I am certainly still, taking it all in. This has really been one of the greatest joys of my life. Outside of marriage, the birth of my children.
From pouring into underinvested neighborhoods to fixing the CTA and tackling an infinite number of safety concerns, Chicagoans want to see positive change in their neighborhoods. During your inaugural speech, you mentioned that, Chicagoans fear for their safety. Do you feel like you have alleviated that fear?
Well, it's heartbreaking. Every time someone is shot, every time someone is robbed, every time someone is murdered, it's heartbreaking.
So going back to that question, do you feel like you have alleviated the fear in the city of Chicago when it comes to safety?
Again, homicides are down, shootings are down.
Data from Chicago police shows robberies are slightly up since last year. On the campaign trail, Johnson pledged to hire 200 new CPD detectives.
We're at about 120 or 130 new detectives that we've hired since I've been in office.
He says he has complete confidence in CPD Superintendent Larry Snelling and dismisses critics who say he lacks support for rank and file officers.
As far as criticism is concerned, that just comes with the territory. I'll say it this way. If I wake up in the morning and I'm not being criticized, it means I'm no longer the mayor of the city of Chicago.
One of the mayor's major challenges is the ongoing migrant crisis. Since August 2022, more than 41,000 asylum seekers have been sent here from Texas. As the city scrambled to find space for migrants, thousands of them slept in police districts as well as O'Hare and Midway. Late last year, Johnson proposed building a winterized tent at 38th in California in Brighton Park. The heavily criticized plan was shut down by Governor Pritzker after hazardous chemicals were identified on site.
Has it been a challenge? Well, Congress can't get their act together. The governor of Texas is determined to create chaos. We have brought calm, structure to a very volatile situation.
Have you reached out to the governor at all?
He's not interested in speaking to us. Here's what we did do, though.
But have you actually reached out to him?
We have sent multiple forms of communications for him to coordinate with us.
When it comes to public education, the former teacher and community organizer went to Springfield last week requesting more than $1 billion for the city. It's an amount the governor's office has already challenged.
Look, the $1.1 billion that Springfield owes the city of Chicago, that's not my number. That's the number that is based upon the algorithm that Springfield calculated.
The mayor also facing major opposition at the State House over a proposed multi-billion-dollar lakefront stadium for the Bears using taxpayer dollars, a plan the governor has said flat out he isn't going for.
The solution that is on the table now is to build a stadium, 72% of it financed by ownership, the other 28% financed by visitors. If someone has a better solution than that, they should speak.
Johnson says one of his proudest wins this past year was passing a $1.25 billion bond deal for neighborhood development.
We're going to hyper-concentrate, though, on neighborhoods that have been historically neglected in.
Amidst the successes and setbacks, the mayor acknowledges there is still more work to do. I also talked to the mayor about any concerns he has related to the potential for mass violence at the upcoming DNC. He responded by saying, with the help of police and the Secret Service, he envisions a safe and peaceful convention. Back to you.